Hello everybody, Brett here today and welcome back to Project Hospital. I hope you're all doing okay. So I've opened up the game, guys, and I've suddenly got a notification from Mrs. Alicia Coleman, who is right here in bed in the general surgery ward. However, she needs to be transferred because she's actually suffering. Can you pause, please? Come on, game, pause, thank you. She's actually suffering from a calculus of her ureter, which really needs to be treated by urology / nephrology, and then she needs to go for her shockwave lithotripsy. Oh, if I can speak. The problem is, I think she can be treated here, but I think the game is trying to transfer her to urology or nephrology. So today we are going to be making sure that Alicia can get the treatment that she needs. So as you saw in our last episode, we were building out our urology, nephrology clinic over here, which went really well, and we were having a little bit of a look at the different diseases and illnesses and treatments and diagnoses that we were getting with this new department. So what I think we should do is spend today's episode over here in these two wings, making sure that we can get in the hospitalization for urology / nephrology. Now, you probably know, guys, that the brand new DLC, Infectious Diseases, is going to be coming out very, very soon, now that it is officially August. So please subscribe down below to keep updated, because we will be covering the new DLC massively when it comes out. We'll be having a look at everything, so make sure you subscribe, and we'll be checking it out together. So Felix here, has he got the same thing? He's actually got the same thing, actually same diagnosis as well. So let's pause. Right, let's keep them down there, because if I get rid of them I'm going to forget. I just know, guys, I know I'm going to forget. Right, so we've got a few things that we don't need to duplicate. So things like the reception area we don't need to duplicate. Common room, rest room, cleaning closet, we don't need to duplicate it, although it's normally good to have a few rooms like that over here, just so people haven't got to walk so far back over here to go to the toilet, or for staff to use the common room. So let's use the zoning tool just to plan out what we're going to do. Now, I don't think we're going to have loads of patients come into this department. I can't see it being busy. I can't see it being as busy as general surgery or internal medicine. So I want to keep this area here and this area here free for more clinics, because at some point we're going to be getting in cardiology, orthopedy, maybe some of these others like oncology, pathology will definitely be going in somewhere. So let's spend a little bit of time. Right, so we've got a new room, which is a dialysis ward, which is really cool actually, and that needs to be 4x4. Now, right, let's think. Right, we're doing a realistic hospital, Brad. Think about that. You would have things like operating room and dialysis ward fairly out the way, I would say. I wouldn't say these are kind of main corridor rooms, only because they're quite private things, aren't they? So what I'm tempted to do is, for the dialysis ward, I don't think we're going to need any more than, I would say, something like 4 beds. It's going to be something around there. So if we were to say, let's make it massive, only because I want to go into here. We're going to have the modern hospital beds for our dialysis ward. And if we were to have one there, because the dialysis machine goes there, and then we would have a wall, and we're going to go with our red theme for nephrology. So a wall would be there like so. And actually, can I change the colour of these? I can, can't I? Let's get a red bed for nephrology and a red dialysis machine. There we go. Look, there we go. And then just trying to think if you would have like a little visitor section. Would you have a little visitor section? I think you would. I mean, that is horrible, isn't it? I think you'd need some support, and I think this would be quite private. So we have something like that, and then on the end here we had like a privacy screen, and we'll go brown. Like, what does that look like? Yeah, I don't like the way it's. I don't like how it's like not flush with the wall. So what we'll do is we'll move that to there, and that'll be one dialysis bay, and we can add little bits like oxygen tanks and stuff like that as well. Let's add one of them. Right, okay, so I think we're going to need a maximum of 4. I can't see why we would ever need more than 4. You can actually fit 3 perfectly, like absolutely perfectly. Let's also go to that window, and those obviously. Okay, so we could maybe see how 3 beds go. I mean, again, I think that's quite a lot, isn't it? What should... yeah. Right, how big does it have to be if I was to copy that on the other side of a corridor of 2? Is there a little bit of room? Should we do that? Let's do that. So we have loads of capacity, even if we don't necessarily need all of that. So let's get those walls all done, and then we also just need to pop in those privacy screens. So you go in there. I mean, they're going to look a little bit weird. They're probably to be more like there, actually, don't they? Let's pop them. That makes so much more sense. And then I'll get rid of these ones there. Right, lovely. And then this wall here, let's just do a white wall for for the moment. Flooring, what does that look like? Is that a horrible floor? Let's have a look. That's quite nice. It's just a very simple room. There's just nothing too complex about it. Could we actually get that wall to be actually cover it a little bit more? More like that. I'm just trying to keep these rooms kind of as private as we can. Because dialysis is not... I mean, I've never had it, but I imagine dialysis is horrible. So we're at something like that. And then... okay, so let's come back to that. And then we've got this odd room here, which could be sonography. That could be sonography. How wide is this? 6. So we do like a 6 by 5. And then if we do that as corridor, delete the room. Now can I delete that, please? Thank you. So what about that? So let's just plan it out. Let's just plan it. Operating room could go over there. How big is that? 7 by 7, is it? And 8 by 6. We could do it like a 6 by 10 and have like a little scrubbing up area. And we would need a nurse's station and an on-call room, I think specifically for the operating team. So then we could get that. And this could be quite a compact apartment, because then we could have that. Oh, if I can actually get my mouse to do what I want it to do. If we then got that in there as like 4 by 6s, so that's nurse's station, on-call room 4 by 6, especially for these operating, for surgeries. Then I think we'd easily have, so what have we got left? Regular ward, high dependency unit, lounge is going to go downstairs, diagnostic units, nurse's station, on-call room. I think we could get that in quite easily. I really do. So what I think I'm going to do is get rid of that unit of dialysis. Get that to go in there. This to be... what would white tiles look like through there? Like that. So then the door to dialysis is actually there. And then what we can do is we can actually have this area a bit more closed off. So that's going to be a corridor there. We'll just do white wall for the operating theatre. A bit like that. Like quite a compact, restricted area where we have this dialysis ward, operating theatre, sonography, which is it doesn't need to be in this restricted area, but we'll just do it. We'll do it. And then here we have our kind of like staff rooms, our on-call room, nurse's station, operating theatre is there. Move that door over, so that's restricted. That one goes there, just so they're not right next to each other. Then we've got doorway windows going into on-call room, nurse's station. Then we've got our sonography unit here at the back. A bit like that. It's quite tight. It's quite a tight little corridor here, but I quite like that. I mean, what we can actually do is expand that, and that could actually be more like so. Just so we've got a little bit, we're just going to do restricted doors, just a bit of privacy, that's the only reason. And then that will go back to that. This is going to be a corridor in here, like that. I like that. Obviously the flooring is going to change in these rooms. That's quite nice, I quite like that. Right, so that's those rooms planned, and then yeah, I think we can easily get these other ones in. So if we were to go for, I mean, regular ward doesn't have to be massive, because I think our high dependency unit is going to have the on-call room and nurses station in it. So if that was there like so, what have we done over here? That's a big high dependency unit, isn't it? That's quite large. I mean, 4 could be plenty of beds, but it could not be plenty. Right, I know what we're going to do actually. Because the worst case scenario is we will fit it all into this square here. And I think we will actually keep this separate. So like here we would have, let's just put this corridor wall around the outside. Because in the worst case scenario that we need to have extra capacity at some point, we just go into that square. Like, I can't see us building any of these other departments in this episode. I'd like to build this and then try and treat a few patients. So let's plan it for this square. If we don't have enough capacity, if we have a sudden influx, flurry of patients for nephrology and urology, we'll just spill over into this square. I think that's a good idea, isn't it? So what we could do is that means that we can actually copy this. So we can copy that there, yeah. Copy that. Actually, I don't want that one. I want that one. I want to copy this one down here. I want that one because this one comes with a toilet, and then we'll just change that room. So then we're going back up. I mean, yeah, that is tight. Wow. We could get it there. We could easily get it there that way round, and then we need to move a few bits and bobs out of the way. And the regular ward can go back there. I mean, I think this will work. We just need to change a few bits around. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually just going to copy I'm going to copy 3 of the high dependency units, and they're going to go in there. Is that where I want it? Oh no, actually no. I kind of want that over there now. Right, undo. I love the undo button, guys, don't you? And then that's actually going to go there. Yeah, that's going to go in. Oh yeah, it is going to be quite tight actually, isn't it? So if that went in there, and then we doubled this up. No, that's not going to work. And I thought regular ward could then go in there. Okay, right, I think this is still going to work. I still have faith, guys, I still have faith. It's just going to be tight. So we do that. That's going to be our high dependency unit for nephrology. HDU, like that. It'll come out a bit. It will not be that wide, I highly doubt. So let's do that. Then we're going to copy. Then actually what I think we'll do the nurses station and on-call room separately. So if we had a gap of 2, 1, 2, started that, done 5 by 5, or you know, something like that, and then there you've got the corridor going down. I think that's how we're going to do that. And we've got a bit of space here actually that we're probably not going to use. This is going to be like quite dead space, but actually these are probably good spaces for rest rooms and common rooms, which we can figure out. So then we're going to have, oh that's actually the wrong one. That needs to be nurses station. And we'll go 5 by 7. And on call room here at the back, 5 by 6. Like so. And then that will be walled off like so. That lift is annoying me. Do we need that lift? Yeah, it's handy. Let's just get that wall painted in pink. It's annoying on this floor, really. What about if we... I know what we could do. Let's make this a bit smaller. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have the nurses station, 5 by 6. Then the rest of that then can be the corridor. So then this goes up, and then a bit like that. Then we have our corridor coming in, like so. This wall gets deleted. So we've got a bit more space in here then. Okay, I like that. So we've got a nice compact high dependency unit, which I like. So let's get these walls in. Because we're not doing a green theme, we're doing the red theme. That's going to be the corridor wall. That window is no good. Right, so let's just change the chair colour. I might go black. I did say in the last episode I don't like too much red. Not my favourite colour, guys, not my favourite colour. And those can actually stay as green. And flooring wise, maybe like a pink. Yeah, I don't know if I like those being green. Let's maybe try, well not try, let's change them to brown. Do or do not, there's no try. Right, and then here, those, can I change those without double click? Someone did actually let me know about that trick. Double click, oh, and it kind of works. There we go. And then the door is going to be the red ribbon instead of the green. And then do I want window? I feel like that's not very private there, but oh well, oh well. Right, there we go. So then we have nurses station on core room. So here we just need a regular ward, and then that's this department done, and we'll get the lounge downstairs. So in regular ward, because we'd have a door here, like so. Then the ward would need to go around. I'd want a space at least of 3 by 3. So how many beds could we get in? So if I go over to this place, copy 1. We're going to copy 1. That's going to go in there. Then we're going to change all of this. So that window there will go. That window there will go. We're going to go for pink tiles. I mean, it's on the red, but it kind of looks more pink to me. And we'll go for maybe a pink tile. And then that's going to be regular ward. So let's do that. In fact, this is all going to be regular ward. So I might as well just zone all of it. There we go. And then I think we'll change that to red. That to black. That to brown. And let's delete that window in there. So that's one unit. That's one unit of our regular ward. I was trying to see how many of these we can fit. So we could get one. Well, let's go there, there, and then maybe there and there. I don't know what else I'm going to need in this. I'm not going to need anything else, I don't think. So maybe we have it as 4, and then again we can't just see how it goes. I think it's the plan anyway. Then we've got a lovely bit of room here where we can kind of sort out a few bits, you know, bits of equipment. So then if we, flooring wise, if we went for maybe the white floor in between, could that look interesting? Because 4 beds is not a lot of capacity. But we have got the dialysis ward, so I don't know what kind of ratio of patients are going to flick between the dialysis ward, regular ward and the high dependency unit. But then we've got this square as overflow if we need it. I think that's a plan, guys. I think that is a plan. Let's get rid of those windows there. And then we've got loads of stuff to do, which I might do off screen in terms of like items in these rooms. Don't know. Right, so this dialysis ward, what do you need? You need a disinfectant dispenser. So what if we've got some of these in the corridors? And then we've got like a bin. We need mobile equipment cabinets. Can I get those there in every unit? Where is that? There, isn't it? Like so. Mobile workstation. Again, I'd like these in every room, really. But not going to get that. Oh, I could get it in there. Really like fill these out. Yeah, that's great. And over here we can get another one. Get a stretcher. Get a couple of these areas here. And then maybe just like some equipment, cabinets and stuff over here. Get a tool one there. Maybe in that corner, oxygen tank with decoration. That looks cool. Right, so poster wise. Get an escape plan just in case. You never know what can go wrong, guys. You never know. I love a floor sign as you know in that corridor. So then let's just get out a few posters here. You know what I'm like. I like a bit of clutter in these rooms. So what else could we get? What else do we have? Heart. Liver doesn't really make sense. Viral, I mean, kind of makes sense. Viral can't make sense anywhere, really. Then we've got like general ones like therapy, which we can get in. Let's get a couple of those in. Veins, oncology, heart, genital, COVID-19. Well, that will make sense anywhere at the moment. So let's get one in there. And maybe there. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I like that. Yeah, okay, the clutter makes the rooms look so much better. I can't believe how much difference clutter makes. So, this regular ward, I quite liked this area here that we've done. I wonder if it's worth copying at least like that. Would that fit in nicely here? Oh, nearly. I just need... If I done that, copy that, pop that in there. So it's very, very compact. This is very, very compact. And then I just need to change the walls to that one. These desks, do I want to change them? I think I quite like the blue. Oh, or do I? Or does it look better as red? No, I like the red. That's the only time I'll probably ever say that in my life, but I like the red. No, I want the counter, please. No, shift. There you go. Red, and that one is going to be red. Very, very compact, guys. I know that. It's going to be quite a squeeze, but I like it. Okay, so then what we can do is copy. Let's copy that, and that's going to go in there. Obviously, with some chairs, and then I think we'll just copy. Like that wall to go at the back there. I don't mind the windows going through. I don't mind that at all. No, I need that one, please, because I need to give these people some chairs. So let's go for white here. And then that's going to be, I think this is probably all going to be wood, actually. Okay, so that's all I actually need in there. But let's get out a few bits like a flower. Let's go there, and I'll nick a printer. Oh, I can't get the printer there because that's a corner one. Okay. I'm probably going to need more. Am I going to need more desks than that? I might not actually. There might be plenty for nurses. I don't know. I'm not too sure. And then do I like the blue? I think let's go red. Let's go for the red just to all matches. There we go. And then on cool room, let's copy. Let's copy that. I mean, that's going to be quite a few. Does that go in there nicely? Not really. Let's do that. And then that plant can move to there. That can all be that floor. That can be our standard corridor floor. And again, that's probably actually enough capacity. I don't think we're going to need too much more for urology at all, actually. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That means those rooms are working. We do just need to get rid of that window and that one there. There we go. Okay, so it's basic, but basic's good. And then this corridor has to come down to there and there. Okay. Now I was going to nick a few corridor bits. So if we or actually it's just going to be easier to go up, up, up and away to this corridor, and this could be a good place for a restroom. So 1, 2, let's do a 3 by 3. And then actually let's do that instead. Means we've still got a fairly large corridor, and then we can get in our stools actually in there, like so. And can that change to that, please? Thank you. That changed to that. We get in our WC doors. Lovely. That's going to be a restroom. We're going to have our WCs in here. We're going to have our sinks. So we'll go for 2 sinks, 1 hand dryer. We'll get 2 mirrors. So we've now got a restroom. Lovely, lovely. Right, now let's do the sonography unit, nurses station on call room. I'm going to quickly do that now, and then we'll come back and we'll do the operating theatre together. Okay guys, so I've been busy making sure all these rooms are filled out, working, and that we have all of the stuff that we need. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pause and let's get Felix and Alicia. Yeah, so I assume he's waiting for someone to go and get him, because he needs... So let's just make sure that Felix and Alicia, I think that's Alicia right there, isn't it? Yeah, and she's also, so they are now kind of under the nephrology, urology department, which is great. So hopefully they'll be moved over shortly. We'll get rid of them, and I'll check on them before the episode ends. That's a plan. That's a plan. Right, so we've got our surgical teams all in. Everyone's roles are all assigned. The last thing that we need to do... No, Alicia, no! For God's sake. Can we keep Felix, though? What one's Felix? Right, let's do HDU. I don't know if that'll just kickstart his move over to urology. We just need a nurse with a stretcher. Yeah, here we go. Here he comes. He's coming over to urology now. I can sleep easily at night. Right, so we're going to go and check up on Felix in a sec. But what we need to do is we need to get the operating theatre in, and then we'll go around each of the rooms and I'll show you them in a bit more detail. So I'm actually going to put in the operating table in first, and then we can work out the scrubbing area around. Let's go that way. Then we need anaesthesia workstation, instrument table with all of your knives and your bowls and your tissues and everything. Defibrillator, we can get that in there. We'll go for the large warming cabinet. Suction machine just needs to go somewhere, I think, doesn't it? Digital imaging needs to go there. Then we need 2 operating theatre lights, which will go for something like that. Equipment cabinet, that can go in, and electrocautery machine. Does that need to go at the end? Can I put that at the end? No. So let's move. If I were to move that, can I pop that in there? Does that all work? Stool. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's all good. Right, so now, you need to think of what decor. Let's go, that's exterior wall. Let's go with bottom coloured wall, maybe? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Tile, what about full tiles? Like a full wall of tiles. Yeah, that will do, donkey. Right. And then I think we'll have this area here as the scrubbing up area, with some glass double doors going into the room, and then watch windows there. Reminds me of Grey's Anatomy. Ah, the scrub and sinks. I wish the scrub and sinks didn't have the mirror on top, because they'd look so... I mean, is that a window? No, it's a mirror, isn't it? That is a mirror. I'm pretty sure it's a mirror. So what have we got? Sinks. But it kind of looks like a window. No, but it doesn't. Right, let's get sinks. Oh, God. Right, let's get rid of the windows. We'll get rid of the windows. I don't want to. But let's get rid of those. We're going to get 3 like that. And then this here can be glass wall with a bin in front for those hand tissues that go in the bin. Right, and then we need scrubs, so then we'll just fill up. Oh, I should get different colours, shouldn't I? Let's get pink. Let's go for pink scrubs. Yes, sir. There we go. We'll just get a wall of scrubs. And maybe let's get a bin. Let's get a bin in there. And then it'd be good to get in the disinfectant dispenser. What room needs that? Is it this one? Where are you, disinfectant dispenser? There you are. We'll get one there. And we'll get one before you come into this restricted area as well, I think. Okay, lovely. Right, so then flooring. Let's go for pink tiles here. And then you just go in to small white tiles. Yes, that is the one. Right, and we're going to want a clock in here. Let's get it above the bin. And then we probably want a fire extinguisher out here just in case anything goes wrong. You probably won't want it inside though, I'm not too sure. But I like that. There we go. That is a full department of nephrology / urology, guys. So obviously what you didn't see me do is this sonography room down here. So pretty happy with how this turned out. I've put the chair in here, look. I don't know if patients can use that chair. I don't know if that's too close to the desk. I'm not sure. And then we've got the on-call room in here. Lots of radios, books and stuff. Little paper holder back there. And then we've got a nurse's station with a few of these bits taken out. And in place we've got things like the meal trays, the scrubs, the equipment cabinets. Put some bits here in the corridor. I did find the nephrology posters, so I'm so sorry. I said that there were no nephrology posters, and I was lying. They are in here, but they're right at the end. So there's urology urine colour, urology diseases poster, and a urology health month poster. So I've dotted those all around. You can see them there. Some are yellow all around. So we've actually got some urology posters as well. And then I've just squeezed in this diagnostic unit just in here. But do you know what? Overall, I'm really happy. This is such a compact apartment, and I really like that. I think that looks really, really cool. So, last few minutes, let's check on Lauren Hammond. She's actually going to be leaving. So she's leaving because we don't have enough doctors in internal medicine. Oh no. Mike Freeman. Can I click on you please, Mike? Has got appendicitis. Let's make sure he gets his appendicitis sorted out. Felix, I assume, is going to get his treatment all sorted, so that should be fine. Right, internal medicine. So what's going on with internal medicine? Our clinic is just here. There's no patients waiting, so oh, there's no receptionists at night. Let's get a receptionist here at night. Let's go for Margaret. But I'm not sure why that patient left. We've got loads of doctors. Loads of capacity in a regular ward, loads of capacity in our high dependency unit. I don't know why she left, guys. I don't know, but do you know what? I don't care. If she wants to leave, she can leave. I don't care about her. I'm sorry. I'm getting angry now. Right, so I've got some patients here, so let's see what's going on with these. This man's got his boobies out back here. So he's got some, it's definitely some kind of something wrong with his kidneys and his adrenal system. So, yes, it could be adrenal, it could be renal, it could actually be appendicitis. Oh, it could be loads. I thought it said 1 out of 1. It said 1 out of 13. 1 out of 13. So, I mean, it could be chlamydia. We don't know, Jordan. You could just have chlamydia. We don't know. So let's do... Christ. Let's pause. This guy looks interesting. Wow. Right, so what... Oh, wow, it's just so much. Right, so what have we done? We've done physical, chest, speech, neck. Right, let's do abdomen, because that seems to get quite a lot of results. Blood pressure. We need to do something, I feel, with the kidneys, just to try and have a look at them. USG I think will be good. The discomfort's low, so that should be absolutely fine to do. I won't do any lab tests yet, only because they take a long time to do. So let's try that. He is in pain, so let's give him some analgesics for that pain. And then we'll come back to Geordie. Sylvia here has got interstitial cystitis, which needs some NSAIDs. So let's just give her all of those bits, and why? Oh, we need to actually give that to her. Then she can get those non-steroidal anti-inflammatories. Lovely. Sarah Young was wrongly diagnosed with lupus. Is it you, Fraser? Are you the person that's cocking up my internal medicine department? Is he good? I mean, yeah, he's not bad. Right, let's see how that goes then. So Geordie, have we got any idea what's going on with Geordie? Doesn't look like it. So where is he going now? He's going for the USG. So let's watch Geordie have that done, because I honestly think that could actually let us know what's wrong with him. So I think it's the first time our sonography unit is being used since the inception of our department. So there we go. Boom. Calculus and bladder, shockwave lithotripsy. Can't be described at this department. That has to be done general surgery. General surgery, where you'll go to regular hospitalization and have a shockwave lithotrip. I keep saying trispy, but it's tripsy, isn't it? Tripsy. I'm not going to rap. I'm not going to rap for you guys, I promise. Okay, so I'm really happy with all the progress we've made today. We've treated some patients and we've gotten a brand new hospitalised department into our hospital here in the game. So like I said, guys, please subscribe down below to keep updated with everything Project Hospital, including the brand new DLC, which we will hopefully be hearing about very, very soon. Take care of yourselves, have an awesome day, and I will see you later. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel down below if you haven't done so already. And please feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Have a great day. See you later.